Bangle Sellers by Sarojini Naidu, 1878 to 1949. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the buds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flames of her marriage fire, all rich with the hue of her heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple and gold-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. Okay, this is a poem by Sarojini Naidu. She was born in Hyderabad. She was educated in Madras, and then she went to King's College London and to Girton College Cambridge. In Britain, she after she left Britain, she worked as a suffragist for votes for everybody, votes for women, and she went with Mahatma Gandhi on the salt marches. She was a campaigner for the independence for India, and she was known as the Nightingale of India because of the beautiful quality of her poetry. Her mother was also a poet as well. So, what's this about? The Bangle sellers. Well, in India, it's very traditional to sell bangles, glass bangles, at different social occasions, but particularly different religious fairs. And these bangles, she's looking at them and saying that each bangle represents a point in a woman's life, and that each one has significance, and that it goes through the life of a woman. To begin with, there are bangles for young girls, young maidens, and then there are bangles for women who are going to get married, and then there are bangles for women who are mothers and wives. And this poem, it's about the traditional roles of women, of traditional idealized Indian femininity at the time of her writing. And This poem is talking about life as a natural rhythm. It's as if there are different seasons in a woman's life. That this is the way the way life goes, and the bangles tell the story of a girl as she grows up and becomes a woman. And these bangles, they represent the lives of happy daughters and happy wives. I understand that from a modern point of view, this is not what the feminist movement promotes, but she's looking at femininity, at Indian femininity, at what it means to be a woman. And yes, the woman can be equal, but men and women have different roles within life, although they should have equal rights while carrying out those roles. So, bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. So we are the bangle sellers. We take our bangles to the fair at the temple. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? So who is going to buy these bangles from us? Rainbow-tinted circles of light. It's a lovely image. Lustrous tokens of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. And it's as if these bangles, they carry the spirit, the lives of the people who buy them and the people who wear them. And these represent the being a child in a family, being a happy daughter, being a happy wife, and enjoying life, enjoying the beauty of life. Some are meet. Notice this word meet. I would think I would probably spell it M-E-T-E. But some are suitable for a maiden's wrist. Silver and blue as the mountain mist. A lovely little bit of alliteration here. It's the mountain mist. Meet, maiden, mountain mist. All of these M's with the alliteration. So some are suitable to go on the wrist of a maiden, and they're silver and blue, like the mist of a mountain. Perhaps they're a little bit enigmatic. Something that is cool and unknown. Some are flushed like the buds that dream, or the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. And some of them have buds on, buds that grow. And this is talking about spring. I think perhaps the mists in spring, and the buds on the plant, and the maiden, the young girl, is like a bud that will open, that is at the beginning of her life. And buds that dream. This is a lovely image again. The buds that are dreaming of the future, the buds that have infinite possibilities. And these buds, they are dreaming of the tranquil brow, the tranquil surface of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. And some of these bangles, they glow with the colour that sticks to the clear beauty of a newborn leaf. If you look at a newborn leaf, a leaf that's just come out, it's got this beautiful, vibrant, living colour. It's got a special colour. which is limpid. Limpid is like clear, clear water, this clear glory. And so some are aglow, some are shining, like the bloom, like the colour, like the feeling that cleaves, that sticks to the clear glory of newborn leaves. So this is describing youth, this is describing the maiden. And the maiden, she's a bud that is dreaming of a dream in spring, and she's shining with the colour of a leaf that has just been born. Some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. So and now we look at other bangles, and these are like the corn that is lit by the sun, suitable for a bride on her bridal morn. And these bangles, these are for a bride who is going to get married. Some like the flame of her marriage fire, and some bangles have flame, are the colour of flames, the passion of her marriage, the passion of love, of making love, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire, or maybe they're rich with the colour of what she really wants, what she really desires. And look at all these H's, the hue of her heart's desire, hue of her heart's, hue is the colour. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. So some of them, that tinkling, ding-a-ding-a-ding, they're made of glass and they tinkle together. And she's saying that the sound of the bracelets knocking together, the luminous, the shiny colour, which is tender, which is sweet and is very clear, and here we have a simile, is like the laughter of the bride and the tear of the bride as well. So being a bride is something that is very happy, but also something that can be very sad as well. So the bride is laughing, but she's also crying, and life is this. Life is good and bad, and there are good and bad things about everything. Some are purple and gold-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway. And some of these bangles, they're gold, and they're gold and purple, but they've got flecks, little tiny spots of grey. And I think these represent the grey in this middle-aged woman's hair. Yeah, these bangles represent a middle-aged woman whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast. So this is now the maiden who has had children. She has given her milk from her breasts to her babies, and this is now a mature mother. And this is someone who gives love to her family, gives love to her children, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. And this is the person who is proud of her household, who organises her household, who is at her husband's side, who pays her due respects to the gods who look down upon her. And here the woman is taking her place, but this is not just that women need to take their place in society, that the men also need to do it. But this is about the life of a woman, the position of a woman, what was expected of a woman in those days. But in I think perhaps in equality with her husband, but this is talking about the the ideals of Indian femininity. It's a recipe for what an ideal woman's life should be like, and this life is told by the different bangles that she has and the different bangles that she wears. And this is that the bangle sellers are telling her to follow the time-honoured pattern of behaviour. And she starts as a maiden, and then she's a happy bride, and then she is a mother. So, The Bangle Sellers by Sarojini Naidu. Bye for now.